You're listening to Mid-Atlantic Gravel, Travel, and Dirt.
Well, hello, everybody. I'm Brian.
And I'm Wes.
And I'm Joey.
Welcome to episode 50 of Mid-Atlantic Gravel, Travel, and Dirt. It's getting close to my age.
Wait, 550?
No, 50, episode 50. Do you know that episode 52, our 1-year anniversary, will be also my age? 52.
Yeah, say I wouldn't be rude because
What are you getting?
we had a good time this weekend, so I won't be rude to you.
No, to me?
I say we are finally getting closer to your age.
Oh, yeah, but I'll keep getting ahead of you.
Yeah.
I'll stay ahead forever. This is a podcast where we talk about gravel bikes, gravel cycling, Wes's tight pants, bike packing, bike touring, bike travel, lots of other things bike related.
We haven't talked hot dogs in a while. I'm a little upset.
Well, why don't we do that?
I'm interested in this new tight pants situation.
Well, we do. Well, that's just when Joey and I are alone. We talk about your tight pants.
Yeah.
What tight pants?
Your tight pants. You wear tight pants.
Do I?
Mm-hmm.
I thought about your tight pants when I ran over that Henway.
I think you guys are messing with me with the Henway thing.
What's that?
I think it's just all made up. I don't understand this Henway thing.
What do you mean?
It's just the joke's way over my head.
I don't understand.
What joke?
It's beneath me.
What is?
It's not a joke.
I don't think there's anything to it.
Okay, well, we'll keep moving
Okay.
along. So we've got some Patreon patrons that have joined us this week.
We'll call these Santa's elves.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a great idea.
Because they help them get them up.
It's our Christmas episode.
It's getting
so
close
close.
to Christmas.
Oops.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
Andrew from Media, California.
California? I didn't even read that
California.
before.
So all the cool kids out in California are getting into the Mid-Atlantic
I'm
thing.
surprised we had a California supporter because no one really has money out there.
They spend it on their houses.
I can't see Brian with this.
And Don from Chesapeake Beach, just up the street. Good old Don.
Hold on.
And Don joined us.
Don's done a few rides with us lately.
Yeah, so super cool. Great to see Don a lot. So we also had a T-shirt sale. Oh God, I almost thought I was going to get through it. It was like I'm like
Man,
what?
it's gonna be a long
two
night.
2 minutes in, and I said T-shirt sale. T-shirt sale.
Well, I think we
Like
came to the
Sean
conclusion the
Connery.
more we make fun of them for it, not
No,
make
the
fun of
worse
them,
it
but
is.
it just gets worse.
No, that's okay. I think I'm going to do it anyway.
You ever play
I
like-
sold it. We sold a T-shirt.
What?
We sold a T-shirt. Hallelujah.
Hot dog.
I've only got like 40 of them left to go.
And they're all small, so get on your trainer, get in the pool.
Put them on your kids.
No,
Send them to school.
Tom in Lusby, who is also one of our Patreon patrons, joined us by buying a T-shirt to show his support for the podcast, which is awesome. Thank you, Tom, for
Thanks,
doing
Tom.
that. Appreciate it. And we'll be there in time for Christmas.
We could hand deliver.
You ever play a game called Mad Gab?
Already got it packaged up and ready to go, man. That's just the quickest thing to do. Don't break the process. What's that?
You ever play a game called Mad Gab?
No.
So basically, you pick up a card and there's a bunch of gibberish written on the card.
Mhm.
And when you say the gibberish, other people will hear a phrase. You are like living Mad Gab. You just speak gibberish, but everybody else hears what you're saying.
Yeah, that's okay.
No.
I deal with that.
No.
Just call me Mad Gab.
Mad Gab.
Mad Gab. Gab Mad.
Gab Mad.
Got it. What are we drinking tonight? We haven't gone through that in a while.
True.
No, not structured.
What do you got in front of you over there, Joey?
I have a Founders Double Trouble. It is a delicious IPA from a customer as a tip.
Nice.
And it's delicious.
Nice.
It's like a 10% beer, so it might be a little sloppy episode. I had a few of these.
Do you like that better than that Backwoods Bastard one?
Oh, no. What Nadine got us might be one of my best beers I've ever had.
Yeah, that was really good.
I'm too cheap to buy it.
Yeah, it's like $15 for 4 bottles.
There's a
Yeah.
cream ale Calvert Brewing has. It's like it's got a Wookiee on it.
Oh, yeah, it's like...
It's like $20 for a 4-pack, and they're big cans. But
Grief.
I keep hearing people talk about
Yeah.
it and how good it is.
I can't
Yeah.
ante up to buy it.
Yeah, when you see the beers in the 4-packs, you know that you're getting.
It's a good quality beer.
No, I don't
But
know.
I can't
You're
see
gonna pay a lot of money for it.
$20.
do.
Well, yeah,
But sometimes and usually it does pan out.
might be a
They're
good Christmas
beers.
present to myself.
What do you got over there, Wes?
I'm drinking a Heavy Seas Tropicana.
That's been a show regular.
Yeah, no,
It
I
has.
guess I brought it over probably a long time ago,
Yeah.
and it's still sitting in Joey's
Yeah.
beer fridge.
And then I have got a little finger of Screwball peanut butter whiskey right in front of me, and it is smooth as peanut butter.
It is surprisingly good.
It is very good.
It shouldn't be good, but
Yeah.
it tastes just like peanut butter.
It is delicious.
It's all right.
And it's well, what did we describe it as? Something that you can,
It's like a novelty drink.
yeah, but you can enjoy it, but you couldn't drink a lot of it.
No. It's
Yeah.
like a birthday cake or something.
Yeah, yeah. You
No, I
can't.
take that back. I eat a lot of birthday cake.
What was that, Joey?
Excuse me.
It could be a weird episode, people.
Where did that come from? Holy
That was like
cow.
that Henway I ran over.
That's like snipe hunting, I'm pretty sure.
No, yeah, geez. Everybody's listening. They're going to be like, come on, Wes.
That's fine.
You got to know what a Henway is. So we are coming up on celebrating our 1-year anniversary. We are just 2 episodes away. He's going to Google it now. That's what he's doing. He's Googling it.
What are you Googling? What type?
What are you putting in your phone?
Read us the Google search.
Show phone rules. Show phone
Yeah.
rules.
What did you type out?
Henway is an Urban Dictionary term.
What?
It's just it's a snipe hunting game, but with words.
What did
What?
you Google? What?
Henway. How do you spell Henway?
HENWEIGH.
How much does the hen weigh?
About 5 pounds.
Finally.
Well, I got Joey with that pretty good over the weekend.
I was like, I'm pretty sure
But-
this is just a...
Wes, you resist all forms of fun, don't you? I hate it. I hate that fun stuff. So anyway, celebrating our 1-year anniversary. We are on episode 50, but our 1-year anniversary will be episode obviously 52, which is the first week in January. I can hardly believe we're going to be there pretty soon. Unpaved of the Susquehanna River Valley, and our good dear friend Dave Pryor has graciously offered to give away an entry to Unpaved for 2020 to one of our Patreon patrons. So
That's very
lucky,
generous.
some lucky guy or gal
Sucker.
is going to get an entry to Unpaved. It's only going to be the 120. They're going to have to do the whole thing.
Good. Don't leave any left over. There are kids in other countries that don't get unpaved.
That's right.
Yeah.
You got to eat it all.
You have to do it.
We're also going to be, and I've been talking with Dave on text on how we're going to actually do this, but we're going to be announcing the 2020 date for Unpaved on that episode as well, and it'll be the first place that folks will be able to hear it. And he's been coordinating. He's trying to coordinate all of his other releases of the date to coincide with our release, so that everybody gets blitzed. But you are going to hear it here first.
What a guy.
All right. It's amazing. And also, don't forget that we are giving away a Saris MTR 2-bike rack, also to celebrate our 1-year anniversary. I'm going to put a link in the show notes if you don't know anything about that rack, so you can discover all of the goodness of that Saris MTR 2-bike.
Hold your bike.
There is no purchase necessary to win. You will need to follow both Mid-Atlantic GTD and Saris Official on Instagram at the time of the winner selection. I'm going to have links to both of those Instagram accounts in the show notes. You will also need to fill out a form on our website, and please, please, please make sure your email is correct, as the winner will be notified via email. We are not going to chase anybody around trying to find out who they are.
We're not going to chase the chase.
Nope.
Calling the kid for that one.
Sorry, this giveaway is open to U.S. residents only.
America.
So also, I wanted to point out, I did a little spot checking.
Spot check what?
Spot checked. I went
Yeah.
through the list of the folks that have entered, and I found a bunch of Instagram handles that don't follow us on Instagram.
Oh, you are doing the research.
Yes, I am. I'm doing the homework. Because wouldn't it suck to be selected as the winner, and then we go look for them on Instagram, and they're not
It's one simple
there?
click.
That's it. You got to follow both our Instagram account,
Instagram.
Instagram.
That's what your grandma uses.
And the Saris Instagram account. Just please do that.
So are these people like bots that are just trying to like...
No,
win free crap?
they're real people. I mean, I'm looking at their
They
accounts.
just don't
and
understand
they're real
the
people,
rules?
but I don't think they understand the rules.
Ruse.
So
Yeah.
that would really, really, really put a damper on things if we have to get all ruled up on stuff like that.
I don't have any rules.
That's the way it is.
That's how it
just
is
the
on
way
like...
it is.
Well, that's why I have people post things on Strava for the 12 Reds of Christmas. Got to
Yeah.
make sure you actually did what you said you did.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm watching. I'm checking my list. I'm checking it twice.
Going to find out who's been...
Riding or not.
So that's that for coming up on our 1-year anniversary. Hey, Joey, what's going
Strava.
on in the world of Strava drama?
Not much. There's always drama in Strava. Grow up. All right. Top 100 riders, random shout-outs. We don't have a city associated this week, mainly because Brian's been doing all the show notes lately. And
I
Haven't we
forgot.
seen this name?
you give him a lot of work.
I forgot
Bill
all about grabbing the
Drukas,
names. Sorry about that, Bill.
52.7 miles. He was at 93. Craig Weaver. Isn't Craig from... is that Craig from Two On Bikes?
No idea. Not everybody that's named Craig is from 2 on Bikes.
Yeah, well, that's how my mind works. 55.4. And at number 42, Brent Cunningham, Renegade Endurance. That's a long name.
I guess
Sounds regal.
It sounds very awkward that
Renegade
his
Endurance.
his last name is Endurance, but okay.
Well,
No.
he came in at 101.
I'm sure it's his
It's a
club
family
or
name.
whatever. It's his club.
But it's a
I
long...
think it's a family
Do you think
surname.
his wife took that name?
His name is Brent Cunningham. Do you
She-
have,
what if she
voice
hyphened
crack?
that?
What am I, 14? Brent Cunningham, and then I think there may have been some hyphens in there, and his team name is obviously
Maybe he got
Renegade.
married like 3 times.
Oh, I'll
He's
take
a
your
sister
name.
wife.
Yeah.
Actually, it could just be he's married. He's from Utah, and he's
That's why he's Mormon.
he's a,
But I'm not bringing politics into this.
That's not politics.
It's politics. Religion is politics. To break into the top 100 for this week, you need
Like the most profound
47.8
thing he's ever
miles.
said.
That's what the what?
I said this is the most profound thing you've ever said.
I hate politics stuff.
I do too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just cut it out over there.
We have
Yeah.
359
Everybody
members.
just get along.
Let me tell you, I down in Savannah, we loves our politics.
We haven't heard from Savannah Man in a
Savannah
while.
man just wanted to pipe in for the
Politics?
talk because Go ahead there, Joey. Continue
Well,
with
Mr.
your
Savannah
Strava.
Man, I feel like I have to talk all suave like him.
Also,
Caleb Crawdad.
We're up to 359 from 353.
six winners.
Additional shout-outs. Local Warren at number 6. Justin at lucky number 13. Frankie, who we'll talk about a little bit more, at 14. Sal
Sal laying down the miles.
at 15. And who is Trina?
Trina's my friend down in
16.
Florida. Trina Perkins.
Trina? Is she that important to make number Sweet 16?
She's a friend of mine. If I recognize somebody's name in the top 20 or 25, I'm going to put them on.
You didn't see
the
my
list.
name up there, did you?
No.
Yeah, I wasn't there.
Bam.
Salivating.
That's about it.
Sal.
If you don't know where we're at,
Joey was over there petting Max. It's like he drifted off with his dog.
I just got in a little trance.
Max is very pettable.
Strava.com/clubs/gravel, travel, and dirt.
Nice.
Back
Nice.
to you, Brian.
Thank you. We want to talk about the
We
stuff
didn't. I
we've
didn't
got
see
going
NCR on there at all.
on. NCR is. Let's talk about that a little later. We got some random bits, some random little fact nuggets. I'm going to throw out your way.
You got any
did you
dipping
guys-
sauce?
The facts of the week.
Have you guys seen Flirtatious
Hell
Frankie's
yeah.
news?
No.
Frankie.
Now that is a bad idea, right?
I've ever
That
seen
checked off all the
one.
boxes.
Frankie got accepted into the DKXL for 2020.
Didn't it suck to train for the 200 last year? Didn't it suck like at mile 150, Frankie?
So
like,
not congratulations?
what were you thinking?
Congratulations,
No, congrats.
Frankie, and condolences for your family. I guess.
Yeah,
maybe.
I was gonna say
if you're gonna do that, you got to lay down. I don't even
the
want to know.
training will be ridiculous.
I don't even know how you do.
He already
that.
rides a lot, but you just got to double that.
He's
I
going to
don't
just
know.
start riding.
Like you need a 200 miler just to as like your warm up.
and that's not that far away. It's
No, it's
June.
5 months.
It's not that long.
Luckily, it seems he's been riding. He's been
Yeah,
doing
well,
mileage.
he's
He just
back
needs to
in our
really
top
ramp it up.
15,
He needs to be
20.
number 1 every week.
So Frankie, man,
Frankie, let's do a ride with Frankie soon.
Stop flirting. Seal the deal.
yeah.
I don't know if I can keep up. He's
Frankie-
like, I'm going to do 100 miles today, and I'm going to average 23.9.
Frankie,
Sorry.
you can get on your bike from Delaware and ride down here and
Hold
do
on.
a ride,
Frankie.
20-mile ride with us.
Frankie, give me a call because I don't want your bike to fail again right before cancel. Like we need to set him up with a legit bike or talk to his local. He got a sweet new S-Works Roubaix.
Damn.
Well, you can't.
He's
ride
not
that
going to ride that in
yeah.
Kansas. He needs a cutthroat.
Yes, he does.
We sold another cutthroat today.
Oh, sweet.
Or like we actually sold one. The other one was stock. This one's a 58 for Will Richards.
Oh.
And he bought his wife a Journeyman at the same time.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
Sexy.
Well, that's what you do. You buy one bike, you go ahead and buy two.
Yeah, why not?
That's the way to do it.
It's like BOGO. This time of year, you can buy one, I'll give you one.
So, Frankie, let's have some fun with this old DKXL thing. for
Let's
the
get some
next
rides in soon.
5 months. Let's get some rides in, and let's make sure we're touching base. We'll give you all the support you need.
You should You should probably at least once a week training ride to Solomon's and then ride back.
Right.
That's
right.
probably
That's
what's
saying.
necessary.
Yeah, that'll work. Okay, I want to send some congrats to the ladies at the Happy Valley Women's Cycling Team on entering the 2020 race season as a specialized team. I was talking with Tanya just a few days ago, and she was telling me about how excited they were about that.
Nice.
That they're not, she said they are, they consider themselves, in her terms, these are her words, age groupers. And so they're more about getting women on bikes, which is awesome, and women in gravel and women in adventure. And she's got some other big news coming up sometime in the future that we'll hope to share.
Nice.
So,
Women and women.
I don't know what that meant. Okay. Another thing that I saw caught
You
my
can group
eye.
that in my politics, religion
You got it.
section.
You got
Women.
it.
Women and women.
Ride with GPS has released mobile routing.
Oh, I heard a lot of people were actually excited about that.
Yes, I am very excited about
What does that mean?
And it's not as
So-
boring as I thought.
So it means when you're out somewhere
Okay.
and all of a sudden that bad idea ride, it's like, oh, I don't want to finish that. And
Frankie,
I
you
wanna
need
go
this.
back to where I started.
Yeah.
I can use Ride with GPS on my phone to create a route that will take me from one place to the other.
So will it automatically generate the route? Or
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes, and I've done it. I've tried it down here with a few routes, like from my place in Lusby down to the shop, and it did it exactly how I think is the right way to ride that, turning off on Pardo, going down Solars Wharf, Millbridge.
Nice.
So it actually is not just going, put them out on Route 4 like a car would do. It's actually really taking the fact into the consideration that you're on a bike.
Nice.
So
My
I'm
Wahoo.
pretty excited about that.
My Wahoo does that. My Wahoo
Yeah.
Roam. Mhm.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice. You can
Yeah.
either trace your route back or you can have it
yeah. I should do mine
reroute it
tomorrow.
back to start too.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
basically
And
what this
it'll
is.
find another. It'll
Rerouting
loop
back
it
to
back the best
start.
way.
Yeah. It is super mobile friendly, and I found it very intuitive. Like I said, I tested it with a few roads and routes that I know, and it did a great job. So I'm kind of excited about that.
The next thing is dumb.
So I don't know whether
I
it's
think it's
dumb
stupid.
or not.
It's totally like
I think-
they wanted.
Okay, let's talk about what it is first.
It's dumb.
Zwift has released mountain biking. So let me walk through all of the things and how it works.
I think I know why.
And then you guys tell me your thoughts on it. So
I've already told you.
what you do is you mount your phone on the bars, and it uses the accelerometer on your phone to tell when you're turning the wheels.
Man, I had this idea. I should have done it.
I know, we were talking about this just a few
Yeah.
weeks ago. So you have to run the companion app, and you have to have some sort of, or it's wise to have some mechanism on your front wheel to facilitate the turning of the bars.
You
wanna
can't
be-
use a phone book anymore.
You just want to be
Can't you just rip the
checking
pages out each
Yeah.
time?
So there is a specific course in Watopia. This is the only place it's available. It's called Repack Ridge. That's the name of the course. So to unlock the Zwift,
Cruise works there.
Don't go there. To unlock the Zwift mountain bike, you have to complete this trail in under 12 minutes and 30 seconds and get at least 9 out of 10 stars.
Sounds like a Super Mario game.
It's what it
Yeah.
is. There are 10 sections of the
It's nice,
trail.
cool.
There are 10 sections of the trail which include either blue arrows and red X's or a single blue line. So you steer your way onto the blue arrow or the blue line, keeping off of the X's, and you'll get a full star for each section.
So is it like a
So-
slalom thing? Or
Kinda.
have you done it?
No, I haven't done it.
Okay.
I don't got the turning wheelie gig.
Oh, we have them at the shop for sale.
Okay, well, maybe I'll get one. I don't really know that I'm going to.
Yeah.
Maybe you should try it with a Zwift setup at the shop.
Perhaps.
Perhaps you could do that.
No,
Perhaps.
stupid.
Perhaps.
Something tells me that Garmin had something to do with this.
I don't know. Anyway, so I report the news. You guys give me color commentary. Why do you think it's a stupid idea, Mr. Joey?
It's literally just you flick your front wheel to like. It's not like
Was it active steering or is it like is
Yeah.
it kind of like how it's set now where you hit the
No.
left arrow key and you turn left?
that's all it is. It's a fancy finger. It's a fancy finger. It's like, oh, sorry. Yeah. The only
I bet
pro
you-
to it is bike shops might sell some of those green. What's that green company?
Tax. No, kinetic.
Kinetic.
Yeah. The riser
it
block.
kinetic?
The riser.
The riser
rings?
blocks, yeah, Kinetic.
Yeah,
makes
the
those
swivel
riser blocks.
ones.
swivel rings,
You might
yeah.
sell a phone mount.
Why did they even make those before this? Why would you
To make you feel uncomfortable on a trainer because it was
So it gives you some
Yeah.
movement.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't
Dude,
know.
I bet you Garmin's behind this though.
Hold your body still, please, when you're on a trainer.
Do you remember the gravel rollers that they did with Cyclops?
Yes.
Now that would be sensible. I could totally get behind that. Maybe we should do that. Epoxy some gravel and rollers, and then. God,
That was the best idea.
It sounds so stupid.
Oh, it's
It's literally like you're not mountain biking.
I think if there was one thing,
Are they trying to get mountain bikers on Zwift?
Maybe
It might be the market.
Like
that
we
they're
literally
missing.
put a
Maybe,
mountain bike on the trainer.
What
the
do you
other
think
day.
of like Calvin and his wife or fiance?
It's not gonna be, oh, hey, let's go Zwift now.
Well, they have a
mountain
whole
bike on there.
they have a whole Zwift setup at their house.
Yeah, I got a
both of
room
them do.
dedicated to that, but I'm not gonna like fancy it up because I can mountain bike on it.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll ride my road bike on the mountain.
the only thing I can see that it adds is a level of engagement.
sure.
So there's a lot
You're
of
not
people
just
that
sitting there?
complain,
Yeah.
about they just get on the trainer and they go, and there's no.
You know, I hear
Real
more and more
feel.
people now that Zwift's been out forever, not Zwifting anymore. They're using Ruby and just other apps.
Ruby's cool, man.
Yeah. It's not the end all be all anymore.
Ruby or Be Cool. Yeah, both
Alonzo
those are
hates
cool.
Zwift now.
Okay, so Be Cool. I never was able to get Be Cool.
Be cool, honey. Bada
Bada-boom.
Be cool.
No, but I think Garmin. So Garmin owns Tax, right? And Tax has got the trainer that mimics, or it's supposed to like bump along as you
Neo
do
or
like
something.
gravel
Okay. Yeah,
roads
yeah,
and
yeah,
mountain
yeah.
biking.
Yeah.
I bet you Garmin was like, well, we need more things dedicated to this, so that way we can use it as a selling feature. Because otherwise, you hop on that, and it's not like there's anything that's making it bump. Aren't
Okay.
all the Zwift courses smooth?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's nothing that caters to that trainer specifically, really. So
Okay.
it's a feature that just sits there probably unused all the time.
And so they wanted something.
Yeah,
to,
so I bet you they're like, come on, man, like just put this in there so we can sell more trainers because otherwise no one's using this feature. It's on the selling list, but no one uses it.
There's only one trail, and it's obviously you can finish it in 12 and a half minutes. So I just doing that over and over again seems.
What
like
about
it
all
would
the
be-
suckers that just bought the Wahoo bike? Now they can't do it. I paid $3,000 for what?
So I think I'm going to leave the jury out on whether that's something until I'll try it. I'll kind of figure out a way to do something. I don't know. It sounds
We
like
should
it
be
could
talking about how sexist Peloton is.
Yeah, why haven't we dug into that ad?
You inside riders?
Did you hear about their stock took a hit?
It's going back up.
It's like higher than it was before that.
Yeah.
all the
Actually,
ninny heads forgot about it and they're buying it again.
we watched the commercial.
It's not
and
that bad.
Sorry if we offended you right now, but I didn't understand where it was sexist.
I don't think it was sexist. I think it was elitist. It was like the
Oh,
skinny-
yeah, maybe.
Peloton,
So the-
everything. But if you think about it, everything's elitist. If
So
I
the-
can,
yeah,
the
if I
whole
can do
thing
something
was-
that you can't do because
If I could buy the $20 4-pack beer, that's a little elitist
and you
right
can't,
there.
and I get
So
to enjoy it. Yeah.
Here's the take that, as I understand it, why people got upset is husband buys the wife, the skinny pretty wife in the big house, the Peloton, and then she does this whole little video thing about how, look, honey, I'm using it every week. Look, I'm doing it. And then the husband gets like, it's almost like she's
Probably because
reporting
the
back to him
piece that you missed before that though was, I really want a Peloton. No, you'll never use it. And finally he breaks
Yes.
down, gets it for her.
I'm just
Yeah.
telling you what I've read
Yeah.
and what I've seen in the reporting is that's what it's all
Well,
about.
She is a pretty lady. She looks like she's wealthy. And that's how all their commercials are.
Yeah,
so
I was
why
like,
they
I'm
picked
pretty
it
sure
out now?
that's their demographic.
Like that Twitter page of like Peloton and shit, whatever it's called, is like one of the best pages. Like, oh, here's my Peloton in my winery cellar, like wine cellar, or like in my library
Here's
on my
my-
fourth wing of my house. And
That
like,
should be
Or
your
here's,
Instagram.
here's this $1
follow.
million, living room. Let me just stick a Peloton in the middle of
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
exactly.
So I think that's what it was all about.
I didn't
And
mean to
then
bring that up, but I
the,
did.
The report.
No, I meant to.
The actress that was in the commercial.
Dude, didn't she do something else, another commercial like the day after?
I don't
that
know
was
about
like opposite of that? And got
they'd
in
been
trouble?
trying to find out who she was, and then finally she came forward.
Yeah.
This is just in the last week, and was like she's actually feeling guilty. She thinks she has a worried look on her face, and that's what caused.
People are
all-
making like memes out of her face, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No, I didn't quite understand the whole. I watched it. I was like, "What is the deal on this?" And I watched it. and I was like, "Okay, well, the person I think should be using it is using it. She's Instagramming, but I just assume everybody Instagrams. People Instagram when they go to the gym. So why is it any different than do it in your
I
house?"
did the other day.
So the
I
smart,
thought it was weird at the end when they watched the video of it on the couch.
the,
It was
the,
cool. I
the
mean-
smart people in the whole equation were the ones that bought Peloton stock when it fell because Peloton is doing incredibly well.
Yeah.
And actually, for some reason, their stock price isn't really reflecting. They actually had a great earnings report. God, we just went to a finance thing. They had a great
There was only
earnings report.
like $31 to buy in the other day.
Yeah, they had a great
Oh, shit.
earnings report, and their stock price actually fell when they released that.
That's
And everybody's
when
like,
you buy.
What is going on
Yeah.
here? What's this madness all about? So then it went down. So the real winners are the ones that went, whoo, let's jump on that
I
little
spent $1,000 in their stock.
late.
But I
Yeah.
will say that when we're at the shop or list of Spotify, the Peloton Spotify commercial is awful. There's the coach like yelling at you,
Come on, Peloton, let's go.
let's go. And
Also, my friend Scott, Taco Destroyer, my Dirty Cans buddy and everything. That's his Instagram name, Taco Destroyer.
Not going there? Go ahead.
at least Peloton didn't add that as a
Dude,
ride
Scott
feature.
should be the candidate.
Then yeah, there might be a problem.
Taco Destroyer. I didn't even think about that. Let's write Scott in as the Taco Destroyer. It's his Instagram handle.
Oh my God.
I was like, yeah, Peloton might have an issue then.
He does prefer his
You
Peloton.
just turned Joey red with that. He's like,
Well, I finally caught on.
And now we're talking about a Henway.
That's a callback.
good job, Wes.
I mean, he did say he does like the Peloton a lot better than his trainer
Really?
as far as efficiency and work. No, let me.
Yeah, but you can't even size it right. Like, there's no like dial in.
Okay,
fit.
well, if that's going to be the only argument every time.
It costs a ton of money.
By the way, I hate to
They
say it,
cost like
but Peloton
$3,000, don't
is more fun than
Yeah.
Zwift. I actually like it. The instructors, they're freaking annoying. He does like it.
I would never want to do a whole instructor thing. Some chick on a video yelling at me.
Yeah.
There's other places you can go on the internet.
Oh,
I could come home to that. All right. Anyway,
Okay,
hold on.
let's move in a different direction, please.
Um,
Joey's top 3 products for 2019. Now, do you want to actually walk through all yours?
I don't want to walk through. I don't know how I want to do this, and it was really tough because I also forgot when we started and when the year started, and I went through a lot of crap this year.
Okay, so why don't you just tease us with one, because I've got my whole lineup
Tease.
for my top 3 products for 2019. But what are your? Well, you want to tease something, or do you want to do them in a later episode, or what do you
No,
wanna do
and it's
here?
really hard to pick. I just changed
I
one of
agree.
them
Yeah, I saw that.
because I really like my wheels. And they've
Give
been
us
through like
give
3
us
bikes.
one of yours as a teaser.
My GRX group set.
Cool.
I got the 810/8, however you want to call it. It's like the Altegra level 11 speed.
And you got a couple other things I see on your list, and we will get into those
I like.
maybe next week.
Yeah,
Do yours next week?
sure.
Okay, cool. And Wes, you're not going to be with us next week,
I will not.
so we'll do yours maybe the week
I need,
on the
I need to call
Michigan.
Sheldon.
some point.
Sheldon.
I don't know if I'll have time to meet up with him when I'm in Grand Rapids, but I need to call him.
But
Do
you will
see
soon.
That, do you see that Sheldon put a picture of us
Of
wearing
us?
his,
Or his?
of him wearing
Shit.
our shit. A picture of him wearing our T-shirt, recording his podcast.
No way.
Yeah, it was kind of cool.
Sheldor.
Oh, man. We
nice.
should just write Dirty Chain on one of ours.
Actually, what I'll do,
And we'll just make our own t-shirt.
I'm actually clean today. My Grusk sweatshirt had a dirty chain mark on it before I washed it.
That's what we need to do.
We should make them a T-shirt and send
Yes,
it to them.
yeah, just with nothing but dirty chain grease marks.
I'm gonna
I
just,
love that.
I'll do DC in dirty chain outline.
Nice.
Yeah, I got
Oh, we
some
could do
grease.
a heart with the dirty chain.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
well, now we're being creative for somebody else's podcast. Let's
That's all right.
slow our roll up in here.
We'll charge them for
actually,
Yes, let's
Trademark.
Let's actually make some of their T-shirts and sell them through our shop.
I have that font that's chain links.
We would not do that. Yes, I would.
We'll sell you the rights to these shirts.
that. Brian's a true capitalist.
Wes, do you know what one of your products from 2019 would be?
Probably my Eagle group set.
Okay.
Well,
Okay. What?
I don't know why he's
I don't know
laughing.
why he's laughing
Probably
either.
thinking about how much a hen weighs.
5 pounds.
Okay, now I want to dive in. I've given a lot of thought. I have all 3 of my top 3 products from 2019. I've got bullet points on each one of them.
Yeah, you went a
Pros
little in depth.
and the cons.
What hood were you in when you wrote that?
What?
Are these hollow points or just?
Talking points. Anyway, number 1, I upgraded my GRX to a GRX Di2 group set.
That doesn't sound
Your
real.
pinky's higher in the air than my mechanical group set.
Absolutely love it. I can't say enough good things about it. It really is smooth shifting. It is reliable. It always shifts. It works.
Is it high maintenance?
No, not at all.
No, I'm just.
Is there any maintenance?
Not really. I mean,
How many miles do you have on it?
How many weeks have I had
Could you
it?
give a
No,
long-term review?
no. Forget the long term, short. Like, do you know how many miles you've done on it yet?
Probably have at least 1,000, 1,200 maybe.
Have you had to charge it yet? Or have you just plugged it in just for shits and giggles? Or
So I did charge it before I left for the tour in Florida.
Okay.
Because I didn't want to be the guy to get down there and go, oh, I didn't recognize that my Di2 was not charged, and now I don't have a charger.
Yeah, but
and
the
I
funny
gotta
thing
figure out
is,
how to charge
like,
it.
you could just carry around a battery pack too in your charger. Like you
Yeah.
could totally put that in your Nittany Mountain Works frame bag.
Could you really?
Yeah.
Does it require that little
Yeah, you'd be
to
fine.
recharge that?
Yeah, like the power banks now, like the one I bought before Unpaved, is like ridiculous how quick and how much it stores and everything. Like,
Well, if you think about it, those batteries that are in the Di2 are not, they don't hold a lot.
yeah,
Can you ride it while charging?
yeah.
Wow.
Game changer.
Yeah.
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 Now you do have an exposed port,
You'd have an opening, so you don't want to make sure it's
but
not raining.
I mean, you don't want to go down and get lost in the Florida swamp again. So
and so it held up to that beautifully.
yeah, like it will literally power through everything.
Because it was submerged. I'm pretty sure, and I've been thinking a lot about the Swamp Adventure and my Di2 because I wanted to talk
yeah.
about it here. I have a feeling the electric current that was being produced by the Di2 in the swamp water
Kept
is
the
what
gators
kept
away?
the gators and the snakes away.
Did you see like little fish
Interesting.
just come up and like float there, like electro?
Yeah, that happened several times. So I have a feeling that my Di2 was warding off evil animals and things that wanted to eat me and take a hunk on my leg. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. So I'm gonna go with that.
I've read that on the internet.
Yeah, I put it. It was my blog post. I wrote about it.
That was one of the
so-
dumbest things I think I've ever heard. And we are on our stupider for listening to that.
So my next item.
I use the word stupider.
My next item, number 2.
Are you going over all of them tonight too?
Yes, my Redshift Sport Shock Top Suspensions.
I never
stem.
even went in depth.
That's a long name.
Isn't it though? It's my Redshift. I'm gonna call it the Redshift stem.
Could
Oh,
you give a
you
long-term
Red
review
Rocket?
on it now?
What's that?
Can you give a long-term review on it now?
Yes, I can. I can absolutely give
4
a
to
long-term
6
review.
weeks or 6 to 12?
This is probably a 8 to 12 week review.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
it really does smooth out all of those small road imperfections and gravel imperfections. Small bump compliance is fantastic. It takes all that fatigue and strain off your shoulders and elbows and wrists, which I always have a problem with. It makes the road smoother, and smoother is what?
Faster.
Faster
Oh.
and more comfortable. That's a specialized thing. Smoother is faster.
That's
And
what she said.
I really do like, and I think, Wes, you commented on this when we first put it on the bike, or maybe it was you, Joey, how it's a very minimal and subtle
Yeah, it is.
design. It really just fits well in the bike. You don't have this big
I definitely
honking
said that.
thing in front of the bike.
No, that's what she said.
So that's my number
I really wish I had that
2.
on Sunday.
It really is nice. We should have actually. Remember we talked about when we were stopped at Gnome Hill?
Oh
in
yeah, we
NCR?
said, "Hey, let's swap bikes really quick."
Yeah.
I'm
And
not riding your heavy steel non-Di2 bike without a Redshift stem or a pocket and a wheelie block.
Wow, I'm getting I'm feeling a lot of anger towards me.
No, it's not anger. I love you.
Now you know how we treat Joey every week.
Yeah.
Those. Well, I had prices on here. Somebody took them out. The GRX.
Yeah, because you told everyone to buy it off Amazon.
Well, I'm going to put links to the stupid things.
It's at Amazon?
Yeah, to Amazon.
Well, I'm just going to put the links.
I was like, Wes, delete that. So Wes deleted that.
Okay, well, I'll make that.
410-394-2770.
We'll buy
Frankie
you stuff.
will help you build up your bike for Dirty Kansas.
Frankie really should have one of those on a bike for DKXL.
Yeah.
No.
Absolutely. Unless you got a bike that's got some sort of suspension built into it, like a Diverge. So
I mean, I want some superior advertising, but I would sponsor Dirty Frankie. I was going to say Dirty
Frankie.
Frankie for DKXL.
Dirty Flirtatious Frankie.
Yeah.
Take a bath.
So that comes in about $150. The GRX Di2, who knows? I mean, depending upon all the bits, parts, and pieces, you need what?
Nothing.
$2,000.
Well, sorry.
You know, or is it free? If you go to Patuxent Adventure Center, is it free?
What is?
A GRX
We do
Di2.
free
The
Yeah.
installation.
Yeah.
No, God, no. I should have charged Brian like $200 for his.
Anyway,
These
the
high maintenance,
Redshift
though, I didn't
stem,
want to charge 'em.
about $150. So the next one on my list is a recent purchase: Showers Pass Crosspoint waterproof knit gloves. About
Hold on. I
$50.
can't understand if you don't like them or the socks.
I love these gloves.
You don't like the socks.
No, the socks are good too, but the problem with the socks is that water inevitably runs down your leg and into the sock.
Or if
and
you
then all
sweat
it
into the
does is-
sock.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to breathe, and they actually do work. They work okay in wet weather if you keep the tops covered so that water doesn't enter through the sock. Because then once the water gets in the sock, the waterproof holds it in.
But I thought it's supposed to breathe.
Well, you can't breathe underwater.
True.
Because they're tight.
So that was our
me.
headway.
So, Showers Pass Crosspoint waterproof knit gloves. So they are fully waterproof. I did test them.
You just sounded like a true Southern DC, Maryland person.
Water.
You said water.
Waterproof. They are fully waterproof with a layer that's got a knit exterior and then a membrane that's a waterproof, breathable Artex membrane, whatever.
I hope it's just a used plastic bag that
No.
they sew between layers.
It's like,
Take that, Yvonne Chenard.
they're solving the grocery bag, plastic grocery bag. Put them in the gloves. And
It
then
does work.
A Cool Max moisture wicking antibacterial knit lining, which is good because I'm never going to wash them because I know that you can destroy those gloves if you wash them. So they're never going to be washed. The outside of them is just going to be covered with snot. Get over it.
If you suffer from Ryan Reynolds, that's all I read.
Okay, well, I'm going through this, so if you want to read ahead and go ahead.
No, sorry.
So they got a silicone print on the palm that offers
Wait.
a great grip. They are literally the warmest gloves that I have ever ridden with a bike.
How cold have you ridden in?
Yeah.
Florida winter?
Have you ridden my lobster mitt things?
Teens. I've ridden in the teens. Yeah,
Interesting.
I've done.
Are they too warm, though, like once you hit like upper 30s?
No, because they do breathe.
Are they windproof or no?
So that's what I was going to say is they are. They do cut the wind better than anything I've ever tried before. They don't advertise them as being windproof. You won't see that on their website, but a lot of the reviews and a lot of the comments, and I'm a firm believer that they do have windproof qualities because my fingers, they get horribly cold with some of those other gloves. They the wind just bites right through them. These gloves, and no problem riding in the 30s, riding in the high 20s. Didn't have any problem with them. They're wonderful. So I can't say enough good. And if you suffer from Raynaud's,
Not Ryan Reynolds.
No, not Ryan Reynolds.
Because that's how I read that.
That is that
What is it?
condition where your fingers go numb and you
It could be
lose
like
the blood
80
flow.
degrees and
Yeah.
it feels like they're in the freezer.
Yeah,
What?
and they'll turn white and they kind of lose their circulation.
Is that common?
Yeah, it's
Does
more
everybody?
common.
Do people just get that randomly, or is that like only certain
I
people
don't know
have it?
what causes it, but
My old
I've
boss
known a
Christine
lot of
had it,
people.
and it'd be sitting in the store all nice and warm, but her hands just freezing.
Yeah, and it affects your feet and your hands. So that is a real condition, and I think it would be something that could drastically help.
But if you suffer from this, just be thankful you have hands.
Yes.
Well, there you
That's
go.
what Wes would say.
And my choice,
Aren't you glad about your elbow?
the winner of those three for me, drum roll.
Oh, we're doing a best of.
Yes, I'm
a
doing
number
this as
one.
my best product for 2019. I'm going with the Redshift stem because it's a simple, easy upgrade that will drastically impact the enjoyment of your ride.
Or lessen.
You
the
won't feel the
impact.
impact.
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go.
Hey.
There you go.
Nice.
It will make a huge difference at a relatively low price point, easy installation, easy upgrade. So that's my choice.
I wouldn't say easy. They tell you how many times to turn the screw. 32 times.
Well, they tell
Stuck
you
in my
though.
head, though.
They you know exactly how to do it.
Yeah.
So that is my best product of 2019, according to me.
Wow.
So let's talk about our weekend rides, Joey.
Yes. Samesies. We took up a crew. When I say we, Brian started. We just worked on it, put it together, and did the NCR like we did last year for the 12 Rides of Christmas. And I thought we had a decent turnout.
Yeah, it was like 17 people.
Yeah. We had a few listeners, not store people, show up to that. Good, did the ride all done. That's about it. No, actually, we showed up. We had a nice little ride up, and when we got there,
It's cold. was a cold start.
But it wasn't. So the way I looked at the weather, it was
felt like it was
30 and then like 50. And the way I read that, I figured it'd be 30 when we got there. Well, we were 30 was that evening. It was like 42 when we got there. And I was a little confused on what to wear. And then we rolled in, and Theodore was standing up on top of the little hill.
Because he rode down.
He rode down from like 17 miles up, had a book bag on, and presented us an award.
It's an award?
Great achievement.
An achievement award.
Achievement award, yeah.
They sent me an award.
It's a major award.
It's a major award. That's where I was going with that one.
Let's describe that. So Ted,
everybody
knows
Mr.
Ted
Artsy Fartsy graphic designer.
from Image 360.
Yes.
Who did our Love You Buy stickers.
He does everything. He's done our Christmas ornaments, our store stickers, Love You Buys. He helped me redo our logo recently.
And this was the first
jersey.
time we've got to meet Ted.
Yeah, in person. Yeah.
Didn't he wrap his Senna R1 helmet too?
Yeah, that looked really
Did he
good.
say he liked that? Have
Said he would never do it again.
Well, no, not the wrapping, but the actual helmet. Did you talk to him about the helmet at all?
He did, and he liked it. The music's good. He's used it on motorcycles forever.
Yeah.
He's waiting for his wife to get one, because the big thing is him and his wife riding, because she's real fast and will go like way ahead of him, and he's towing around the kids. And he's like, "Hey, woman, get back here,
Woman.
So it'll be great for him," he said. But he listened to our podcast riding in Gettysburg the other day. He did the Berg. Yeah, and this thing's cool. So he took a chainring set, like a double, and mounted a spider to it. Not a actual spider, but for bike talk spiders. And then in what is that sheet of glass?
It's like
plexi?
acrylic?
Yeah, acrylic. Etched our logo into it, and then on top of that is a piece of wood, and then on top of that piece of wood is a metal plaque engraved. And Wes, you want to read it?
So
it's going to go in the lounge at the shop.
It's beautiful. So on the bigger letters, it says, "Do good, be nice, go slow, respect others."
Which we didn't do on the trail.
Hashtag Love You Buy.
We'll get back to that.
And then as you rotate the chainring around, it says, "Congratulations on your first year of podcasting. Thank you from all your fans in the cycling community. Here's to many more years of bike talk, ride reports, industry info, and long rambling diabetes."
Diatribes.
Yeah.
Diabetes.
About hot dogs.
Which I'll say we need to do podcasts or hot dog podcasts.
I think we should just start another podcast.
Hot dogs.
Specifically.
Yeah. Hot dog cast.
Hotcast.
Hotcast. Hot cakes.
Pod dogs.
Ooh. Did you know in BWI there is it's an airplane hot dog place to eat? What do you call those places in there? Like it's not a vendor. Yeah, it's a restaurant, but it's like a to-go place, and it's shaped like the front of like an old seat, like a DC-7 or something.
Oh, cool.
And it's just all hot dogs.
I was at a place in Florida that was called the Taco Bus, and they had an entire bus inside the restaurant, which is what you ordered from.
Dang.
So like you walked up to the bus, which was inside the restaurant, and ordered your
Have you
food
seen
through the bus windows.
Sam, the cooking guy, is not tacos.
Oh, his actual restaurant that he has?
Anyway, let's get back, because I could talk about tacos all day. I'd rather do a taco section than hot dogs, but yeah, that's another podcast.
So much more variety.
Yeah, I love tacos.
Me too.
Taco destroyer. Yeah,
I'm
so
sure everybody out there, I'm sure it just means that he likes to eat tacos.
Yeah, and
Aggressively.
Aggressively. In great volume.
No, he is a taco connoisseur.
Damn it, stop.
He loves his tacos. Yeah, so had everyone in the parking lot. No one saw me naked, which was good.
I did.
It was not on video.
Yeah,
Never
that's fine.
happened.
I think Brian seen me more than once.
So we had Ted was there from the podcast.
Ted, we had Eric, we had Blaze, we had Alonzo,
Don was there.
Don,
Nadine.
yeah, Darcy, Mike McMahon. I'm just trying to think podcast versus sick, but some of them overlap.
There's crossover.
Miss Nadine wore a GTD sweatshirt to our poker ride. We had a big crowd. And then Woodcock
That's right.
showed up at Gnome Hill, caught up to us.
Wearing nothing but a jersey.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
and shorts.
Well,
Tops
no,
on.
he had full. I don't understand full leggings and just a jersey. Like when people do that. Usually my upper body's colder, my legs are all right.
I was talking to him at the coffee shop, that halfway point, and he was talking about that, how he actually got hot with the jacket, and so he took it off, but he couldn't take his leggings off, couldn't take the long stuff off, so he just took the jacket off. But then he got to the top of the hill, and the wind kicked in, and he was like, "Oh, had to put it back on because it was it was a little chilly."
Well, all I wore was a base layer, a long sleeve jersey, and a vest, and I was like perfect.
So
I only wore gloves for like 5 miles.
Woodcock needs to do a gravel event. I was really
Yeah,
hitting him
let's
up
egg him on.
because he was talking about how all the dicks at like
Road.
because he rides I think Cat 3. And he's just like, oh, all these guys, they take themselves so seriously. And, he had some guy tell him, like somebody asked for somebody for help with something. And they were like, oh, this is racing. You need to do that yourself or whatever. And
Man, it's like opposite of gravel.
Exactly. And I told him that.
Ted King could be in first place and someone wanted help. Ted would pull over.
I was telling him how, like, Ted
Although
King,
no one would be in front of Ted that would need help.
yeah.
But
yeah.
anyway.
Well, no, if you're doing the 50 like at unpaved, then here comes Ted along behind you on the getting ready to lap you or something.
No,
maybe.
Ted was up front the whole time.
Okay.
He was right behind me on that lead out.
But I was telling him how Ted stuck around
Yeah.
to all the way till 9 o'clock at night
For the Lantern Rouge.
for the Lantern Rouge, and that's the kind of thing, and he was really.
Oh, I told him, I was like, go talk to Alonzo right now. He does, he's a roadie and did his first gravel event. And he was blown away at unpaved.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Dave did put on a good event.
Right.
But still.
Well.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Woodcock, get some gravel.
Yeah, that was nice. It was good to see him. I hadn't seen him in a long time. Glad he's doing well. He had a little health scare there.
Yeah. He almost broke his neck.
From a wreck.
But then they told him it was wrong.
Yeah.
Wrong diagnosis.
Wrecked his bike, told him that he broke his neck, and then said, oops, sorry. No, you didn't.
You just bruised your pinky.
Hey, put this.
No take-backs.
Jeez.
Well, you know what really sucks is he's got medical bills piled up from the wrong diagnosis.
That's when a lawyer gets called.
Shouldn't it be like, oh, wait a minute, time out.
You know the number one reason for bankruptcy in the U.S.?
medical
Medical
bills.
bankruptcy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sure.
insane.
I'm sure.
Medical rupsy.
Anyway, we can put that in the
Anyway,
category.
so
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty warm all day and had a nice stroll up. We had a wind at our face going up the little hill.
Mm-hmm.
We had some D-Wad yell at us. Yelled, oh man,
Well, you know
Gandalf the Great.
He did more than yell. He had a stick.
He had a log.
And he had was threatening people with it.
Yeah.
Because he's like, yield to me, yield to me.
I said I was hoping me, Alonzo, Brian would see him on the way home all together. I'm like, hey, buddy.
Yield to me. I'll kick that stick right out.
And he just dropped it off after, and then he saw Don and Gary. He's like, yeah, these dad buddies, women riding bike, because he's talking about like Jess. Did you hear Gary? Because
No.
Don and Gary were behind us after that.
Yeah.
I guess they were at the bathroom right there,
Mm-hmm.
and he caught up. They saw each other, and they kind of were like talking.
Right.
He's like, oh, he's yelling about all of us. It's like, dude, we were like 20 feet away from you. Not that far, but
Whatevs.
so.
Whatevs.
Yeah, it was nice. We got up to the coffee station, had some. I just made rice cakes for the ride, so that's all I had.
Those were awesome.
I have some more in the
By
fridge.
the way, do you?
Yeah, I love them.
They're
Feed
so
zone.
Made those the night before.
So
Did
good.
my own take on them. I think I'm going to put bacon in there next time with some peanut butter and chocolate.
Did you put chocolate chips in them?
I did half chocolate chip, half blueberry.
Did you combine them? Like the chocolate chip with the blueberry?
No, I split the pan in half
Okay.
because Jess wouldn't eat the chocolate chips.
Oh, fair enough.
There's a couple where you had a mix where you cut them down the
I was
middle.
going to say they're mixed. They're really good too.
I like it.
That was
And
good.
I use vanilla almond milk instead of coconut milk and
Ooh.
some sugar. Got some nice sushi rice.
Like Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, yeah.
Now, they were talking about the weather. Not the cold, but we'd had all that rain.
Yeah.
For a couple days
so,
before.
yeah, I left my
Everybody
fenders on and everything.
Everybody thought it was going to be really sloppy.
It was
not. Really.
98% dry. There's a couple parts.
But even that one really, really wet spot, that it's always like you're riding through
That was dry.
mud. It was dry.
Huh.
Yeah.
I think they'd done some work in there, too, though.
Yeah, maybe some
It
They
looked
worked on the
like-
drainage or something?
Yeah, it looked to me like there was some work had been done on the trail there.
But to my belief, so last year the big controversy with time was it took forever to get up there last year. We didn't dilly-dally a lot this year. We didn't have the long breaks. We pretty much blew by the bathrooms. We're like, oh, huge. We also didn't ride in huge groups the whole time, which was nice. But no one was offended.
Nope.
Everyone was in good spirits. And then after we ate, we hauled ass home.
It's hard not to.
Oh my God. No, but all the way home. I got off my bike once because I dropped my bottle, and I was pissed because I got into a bad place about 10 miles to go, and Mike McMahon was pulling me the whole way after you split off.
Yeah.
And when Mike got the stick, I kind of slow rolled, and then Mike was we were averaging 17 or so for a long stretch of that on my Wahoo.
Yeah, nice.
And then I got to the point where I knew if I I was going to be in some serious trouble. You saw me in the parking lot.
Oh, yeah.
Where we were booking, and I knew in my head my legs hurt so bad that if I stopped, I was not going to start back up, and if I slowed down, my legs weren't going to do it. And as soon as I got in the parking lot, Alonzo started talking to me. I was like, Alonzo, I can't do anything right now, and I had to lay down. I got on the ground. I was in a dark place, and then Brian comes over, feeding me like a mama bird with some rice cake.
I took a rice cake and I was like, eat a rice cake.
And
he's like rolling his head back and forth. No. And then he opens his mouth and I take a little corner of the rice cake, but he's like, oh, that's good.
That was the worst I've been in a while. But it was, it was 20 miles straight just all the way back to the car.
Yeah.
And it took like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
It was pretty quick.
It was a fun ride. It was a fun day.
Oh yeah, here's
so I think
That's a
Brian
good picture.
feeding me.
is that you got a picture of that?
There's like a
Alonzo
live
took it,
video or
and I can
something.
probably boomerang it, but
Yeah.
watch you
Who's the dude behind you?
that's Blaze.
That's Blaze. That's Blaze.
I did not feel good at all.
No, you.
I didn't want
look
to talk
good.
to anyone.
You didn't look good.
I
You literally. I think you just dropped the bike.
Yeah.
And
I leaned it against your truck.
I know, and I took it and threw it over in the bushes.
I'm sorry, but I had no other choice. I came to a few minutes later,
Yeah, you were kind of out of it there.
but it was good.
yeah,
And then, can I talk about the best part of it?
yeah. Go ahead.
Well, the ride was great, but I wanted a sweet. You like tea, I like tea, so we got a tea at Dunkin', and the Baja Fresh Taco place was Taco Destroyer.
how does a
Was
Baja,
out of bit.
how
Well,
do
we
they
found out why.
close? Why?
Well, after much consulting, Brian found a poke place. He's like, "Hey, this isn't far away," and we literally pulled out the parking lot and go
Across the street.
across the street, like not even a big intersection. It's just across the street, and there it is, a poke place.
It was awesome.
And they did poke bowls and sushi burritos.
So
And you
good.
go in, and it's just like Chipotle. Like, oh, I want that rice, I want this, and there's too much to pick from.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And then Brian, I'm like, oh, I want. You see stuff Brian has and stuff I forgot, and you're like, oh,
It was
that
really good.
that picked me up. Brian was a nice friend right there.
Good
well, I
thing-
knew it.
He got food in me.
Good thing the NCR was part of the 12 Rides of Christmas then.
Yes,
Yeah.
and thank you, Wes, for that.
Oh, no problem.
It was awesome. So we had a lot of people.
I always have a love-hate with the NCR.
It's
I
just so
kinda
far.
Like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
I like
I
NCR.
do, but
it takes forever to get
I
there. for
hate
some
that
reason.
last like
that drive
5
there.
miles going into New Freedom, and you can literally feel it when you crest.
Oh yeah,
You can
Yeah.
see it when you get to the
Ridiculous.
other side of New Freedom.
Yeah, you look at the elevation profile
Yeah,
on that ride.
but you
it
feel
looks
it.
horrible.
Mhm.
So
It feels sludgy. Like sometimes it's too soft.
yeah, I know what you mean. It bites your tires.
Yeah,
It really sucks your wheel.
my
kinda
Pathfinders perform superiorly though.
Yeah, I'm real happy with those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm real happy. They did great. Now, when we got back and you were laying in the parking lot, I was like, that dude needs food.
You're like, that dude's not going to finish a Croatan. That's what Brian felt first.
That guy's not going to even start.
Look at that loser. I
like,
can at least do the one lap.
Yeah.
maybe. How can I like hook up a tow rope to Joey to get him around Croatan? And that's 88 days away, dude.
Yeah.
88 days.
I will
away.
say, if it wasn't for Mike McMahon, it would have been hard for me to get home.
Yeah.
He was a really good rider. He's real smooth.
Yeah, Mike is so smooth.
He talked well with me. We went back and forth, around, but I don't think I would have kept pace or anything, and it would have taken me a lot longer to get back.
So I would not have left you then if I'd known that you were in trouble there.
I didn't think I was in trouble.
Well, I didn't think you were.
I don't
either.
think Mike knew I was in trouble. I didn't know I was in trouble.
I didn't even cross my mind.
That was like a rookie move.
I was like, because he stopped to check the stick, and
Yeah.
then I rolled forward, and there was somebody else. I think I was with Blaze.
We blew past Blaze
and
at one
then-
point in time.
So Blaze and I were ahead, and then I thought he was behind me, and I turned
Uh-huh.
around, and he would kind of drop back a little bit. So I was kind of by myself, and I wanted to get some hard work in. So I just kind of laid the hammer down and fired till the end.
You know what Brian's average heart rate was?
12.
Pretty much.
What was it?
I think it was like 104, wasn't it?
104, 105.
Mine was like
Damn.
165.
Well, that was why, because
That's like my resting.
it was like when we were talking about that just before we stopped with the Mike stick,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, "Oh, my heart rate's 100," and you were like, "What? My average heart rate is 100," and then when I took off, I was like, "Oh, I want to see if I can get that up a little bit." So I elevated my heart rate from where I dropped you to the end, went from 100 average
slowed down
from
to help
100 to
a colleague.
105. No,
No, it's
I do. I feel a little bit bad about that. I feel a little.
No.
bad.
You're learning.
I don't know.
It was a good day to spend a Sunday.
Yeah, and because
So
we went up there so early, and got started so early.
We got
which
home
was
in the
awesome.
daylight.
We got home in the daylight.
Not dark
That's
time.
awesome.
Not dark time.
We finished like at 1:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so we went and
Poke was done at 2-something, and then we 2 hours so.
the poke was so quick. It was like you
Oh,
just
it was
walked
so
down
good.
the line and they mixed all the stuff up, and by the end you was like, here's your bowl. Go eat it.
Nice.
Go sit over
I
there. It was like
loved
$10,
it.
something like that.
Yeah, it was freaking cheap.
Yeah, it was like $10. And you always worry about that with the next day. Is that tuna gonna come back and
Big tuna.
bite me? But no.
Big
nope,
tuna.
It was awesome. So poke bowl in where was that? Hunt Valley?
Yeah.
What was the
Yeah.
place called? Do you remember?
Poke
Poke.
bowl.
Oh, just
Very creative.
Oh man, my
But you know
Alexa
what?
this morning asked how to make poke soup. I don't
Oh,
know how good that would be, but
Oh, I don't know if I'd want poke soup.
it popped up on the screen this morning. It must be listening to me.
it knows.
It knows.
So it was a great ride, and we're so happy that so many listeners came out and rode with us, and I was excited about
It was
that.
cool. I did forget all the stickers at home. They were
You
in my
always forget
truck,
the
and I
stickers.
had truck in my mind, and we were in Brian's.
I need to put some stickers in
Glove
my
box.
truck. Yeah. Just forgot about it. So,
But yeah,
that's NCR.
that was fun.
I'm going to put some pictures up, like the one you spread out. And if you can give me that one with, me feeding
Oh,
you
yeah.
the rice cake, that's hilarious.
Mama bird.
I had not seen that.
And
I was initially joking going over to feed him, but then he rolled over and he like opens his mouth and he's like, give it to me, come on. I was like, I'm stuffing a
Feed
little
me.
quarter in. He took a little nibble and he's like, that's good.
it was this blueberry rice cake.
Uh,
And then I had a lot of people ask me about doing something again. So I think on the 26th of December, possibly CNO to Brunswick from somewhere. We'll figure it out.
I'd
Probably
like
something
that.
around 40 or so miles again, 40, 50.
Yeah, I'd like that.
I think 40 is a good, this time of year, 40 is a good distance with drive time and everything. And
Yeah. Get another early start.
yeah. And then I have to do the homework of figuring out who's open on the 26th before I announce it. So, because I like stopping.
Yeah.
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 Whether it's Dunkin' or a beer place.
Something, anything.
Yeah.
You would think there'd be places open. And hopefully
Yeah.
we'll get some good weather. I'll dial it in.
Yeah.
I'll get some good weather for us.
Thanks.
So, have you got an Instagram follow for the week?
Yeah.
What you got?
I really wanted to use bike pubes, but I don't know how you guys would take that one. Hold on, I'm going to pull up. It must have been years if I just wrote it down.
Wes, are you going to get back on Instagram sometime?
No.
Nope.
Please?
Actually, I think once 12 rides is done, I'm getting rid of my Facebook. I'm just keeping it now. For
Hey, this isn't the West
finishing
segment. All right, Instagram follow of the week is May the Watts be with you. Jim Bumba turned me on to this one, and it's hilarious. It's another like meme thing. There's never enough cycling memes out there,
No.
and somewhat Star Wars related, hence the title. There's just some funny stuff that they post on there, so we'll post it. I feel like every time I want to do a meme one, I just end up reading like 30 of them out. No one can see them.
See, I
Do they?
think
Well, we can share them. Do they have a description on their?
Here's a meme. It says, you. I know it's 28 degrees, but we should be out riding. And then it said, me, cracks open beer. And it says, you, but it's 9 a.m. It says, I have spoken.
Okay, so their description it says
Memes are not that funny when you read
says-
it out loud.
That's what I'm saying.
it says the number one meme page, which how can you be ranked number one? I don't understand that. The number one meme
World's
page
best cup of coffee. You did it.
for cyclists who almost exclusively watch Star Wars on the trainer, all original content unless stated otherwise. So we'll make sure to share the at May the Watts.
Look at that one, Wes. So you can't say
So
that one
I'll-
out loud? I don't know if you can see that, Brian.
My eyes are not that good.
So I think the picture of you feeding Joey could be a meme format.
Oh yeah.
So
let's do that.
Joey would be the listeners, and the podcast and weird information is
eat the
is you,
content.
yeah.
Eat the content.
or you could be the mic.
So I did something a little fun this morning. I was bored while I was eating breakfast. I put out a Ask Me Anything.
Wait, what did you have for breakfast?
Cocoa Puffs?
I think I went to Chick-fil-A. Oh. Chick-fil-A was super slow this morning, too. I waited forever. I had to walk back up to the counter. I was like, hey, am I going to get to eat this morning? And
Our pleasure.
Yeah.
Our pleasure.
They finally brought it back.
I don't know if you've ever tried this before. That's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's super bored with you showing us memes.
That's fine.
I thought that was
They don't have to listen to me. I thought it was pretty good.
So I did a couple of Ask Me Anything. I put it out there on our Instagram story, and I got some questions. So at Cat4EVAH, which is our friend Sneaky Pete.
Oh, wait, are we supposed to answer these?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He asked
That's kind of cool.
boxers or briefs?
I've done this before in the past.
Wait,
Okay,
are we
well-
answering this like in this or that order?
No. Just throw it out there. It's just he wants to know
I
boxers
combine
or
them.
briefs.
Boxer briefs.
Okay,
Yeah, I wear
boxer
boxer
briefs for
briefs.
us, boxer briefs for you.
Supported
I'm
that.
tidy-
Spacious.
I'm a multicolored, tidy white kind of guy.
I've got tie-dyed boxer briefs that I did myself.
Nice.
Yeah.
At who is this? DQ Pryor wants to know what you're drinking tonight.
Did he try to disguise his name?
No. So we've already gone through that earlier, Dave.
Yeah, so we're not going to answer it. You can go back to the beginning and listen.
Dave, re-listen. Dave. At VT Sanders, I don't know if that's Bernie.
I didn't feel it, so no.
Are y'all planning on any New Year's Day gravel rides? So we haven't thought about New Year's Day.
Oh man, I
Maybe.
have to find that Loudon one I did, or the Purcellville,
Mm-hmm.
like 3 years ago with Austin. There's a group that always does like a New Year's Day century.
Okay. So
Out of
maybe we'll hook up
Purcellville?
with somebody else who's already doing one.
Yeah.
And then bring
That
all
was
of
a
our listeners
blast.
there and take it over. That
Yeah.
would be cool. Everybody come in your costumes. So thank you at VT Sanders. That was a good question, and it sparked our thought process on what we're going to do on New Year's Day. You guys want to jump into this or that?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Are we already to that section?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yes. So Facebook, I did.
Hold on, I went to the gym this week. I thought we had a section. I want everyone to know that was horrible.
Okay, go, Joey.
Damn.
Tell us all about you.
I'm still sore. No, I'm trying to get ready for Croatan. I went to the gym at 4:30.
Mm-hmm.
I can't move my body.
So you're just sitting over there. That's why you weren't moving.
Yeah.
That's why you zoned out betting
I'm trying to get ready.
We'll get you a swivel
Tomorrow's
chair
a
next
Zwift day, but 87 days tomorrow.
87 days, dude.
I need to swim with Brian next week. Actually, Jess is off work next week. Let's all
I've
go swim.
swam last 3 mornings, and I've been on my bike the last 3
Yeah,
afternoons.
Because I was going to ask you how you're getting ready for Croatan, and then I didn't really. We're done with the episode.
Swimming.
You're just doing Brian stuff
Yeah, I'm just being me.
with that low heart rate.
Getting back in the pool, because I gotten away from the pool.
Well, they do say your heart rate is 220 minus your age, so around 100 should be right for your max heart rate.
Score. I give you that one.
Thanks.
No, I'm going to swim and ride my bike and stay on Zwift and get outside when I can on the bike and do 2-a-days
Nice.
from here on out. I got 80 some odd days. That's going to be close to 180 workouts, and I'll get them all in, and I'll hit Croatan and be like, zoom, zoom. That's
Mazda?
my plan until I stop. Just keep going until I stop, till I can't go no mo.
So you're going to do a Croatan 250?
And then when that happens,
I need a Croatan 350.
you know what's, when that happens, when I can't go no moles, Mr. Savannah Man going to show up and give me some additional inspiration.
Oh,
Say, Brian, come on now. You could do it.
So you're training for 2.
Yeah, Savannah Man. I envision Savannah Man in my head as a very large man. He's got a lot of loving to give, and he is ready and willing and able to inspire you and move. Now he sounds like a preacher.
Yeah, we might have to.
It might be pretty close.
Yeah. What did I say earlier about politics and religion?
Oh, poor Savannah Man. Are you going to nix Savannah Man because
No, I'm not gonna nix
because
Savannah
all
Man.
of a sudden
I'm gonna
sounds
tell him
a
to-
little awkward?
Check himself before he wrecks himself.
Anyway. Do you need to share anything more about your workout experience for this week, Joey?
No,
We are.
It hit me when you said 88 days because I also start. Tomorrow's my last day of freedom because I start classes on Thursday, and I'm doing mini sessions. So it's like a whole semester in 4 weeks. I am gonna get bent over between training and school and work and podcast. I'm
be a
not even
brand new
looking
man.
forward to it. I was so depressed yesterday.
Why?
It all hit me.
Oh, that you got all these things coming at one time?
Yeah. So it's about
We'll help you
time
through
to
it. I'll feed
click
you
clack.
like a little baby bird.
Yeah.
Savannah Man will come along and say, Joey, eat some of this rice. Come on.
Give me some maple syrup.
like maple syrup rolling
Yeah.
off your
I do have
tail.
Untapped right on the counter.
There we go. That's all it takes. A little Untapped. We'll score you a little bit
Yeah.
Untapped. I can see like one of those flash forward scenes from like the 80s movies where Joey's like working on the computer and they come up and like pat his head for the perspiration and feed him a little bit of stuff and he keeps tapping away at the computer. That'd be fun. Let's make that. It would be
Although we
amusing.
should do some of our January, February training with Frankie.
Sure.
Yeah,
Frankie's
he's
gonna
not far away.
He's going to have to lay down some miles. Not to talk back Frankie again, but
Dirty Frankie. That's his new name. It's not Flirtatious Frankie. It's Dirty Frankie.
Now, there's a time limit on that too, right?
So is it 30 hours? I think someone did it in 20, right under 24 last year. Like, was it Jay Peterberry?
Yeah, because they were coming in at the same time from DKXL. The other riders were coming in. They were like, "What's happening?" So I do
feel like you miss out on some of the DK experience.
Probably.
I know part of it's the experience, and you're starting at 6 o'clock or 7 the night before when everyone's kind of. I know before Dirty Kansas you went to the meeting and everyone was back at the campsite, prepping their bikes, packing. Some guy invited us over for dinner. Like, the camaraderie was great, and you miss all that. And then at the end, you're so gassed because you just rode 350 miles. You don't get to celebrate.
It'll develop its own community, though.
Yeah,
and there's just been so few a number.
I mean, that's like a goal of mine in the future, but
yeah, we talked about randoneering.
Yeah,
so
Frankie. Let's get some. All right. So sorry. I just sidetracked us again.
No, that's okay. You need to get all the things out that you need to be thinking about. And that's
my
a huge one.
best friend is
That's a big one. So I took a couple of the this or that's from last week and created some Facebook polls.
Did you get that from
Brian? The one was itchy shirt versus one-ply paper. And only 7% of the respondents chose itchy shirt. And I'm amazed that anyone, honestly, chose itchy shirt over one-ply paper.
Ew.
I don't know. But also there was a bunch of comments. So we got a comment winner. Again, Ted. Ted said,
Clever Ted.
As a folder, the only proper way to wipe an ass because what is power without control, I can make as many plies as I would like. The inconsistent and unpredictable nature of bunching essentially ensures the eventual finger breach.
Yeah.
That's well thought out. He actually thought about that.
It is, but I will make another point to plies. Only a lot of times one ply, the quality is not that great. It's a scratchy piece of toilet paper.
Right. The quality.
That's like both of those in one.
Yeah. So you're really just bunching up a bunch of scratchy plies
and hoping you don't get a finger breach.
Yeah. Okay.
I do the same exact steps every time in the bathroom. 3 squares, and the way I fold it works every time.
You only take 3 squares?
Dude, when you have the proper technique, it works 100% of the time, every time.
Tiny little butthole.
Joe's washing his hands a lot.
I'll GoPro that from the inside. I'll let you guys see.
3 pieces of toilet paper?
Yeah, but it's about efficiency and folding it. I'm not a cheapskate. I buy my toilet paper at BJ's. I have a lot of it.
Joey's fingers free willy through that thing.
Yeah.
I am never shaking his hand again.
But my fold is never right if I go 4 or more.
Okay.
I just have it done.
We'll have to see this technique.
My ass has killed so many trees because of how much toilet paper I use.
All right.
Wrong color bike versus right color bike. Wrong color bike, 53%. Right color bike, 47%. So that was close.
Yeah.
That was close. And I kind of thought that one would be kind of close. But the comment winner comes from Marie, and she said, C, buy all the bikes.
Good thinking.
You know?
And you can have a little bit of both.
So I'll do that again this week with one of our this or that's because that was a lot of fun this last week watching those comments come in.
Unfold.
So our
not like my toilet paper.
First item on this or that for
I
this
haven't
week.
looked at any of these yet.
Okay, well, I asked you to read the show notes. Only have one pair of cycling socks that never wear out. So the downside of that is you've only got one pair of socks.
Oh, I already know the answer.
One design. Or you aren't allowed to use your jersey pockets ever.
Wait, so if I have one pair of socks that I can only ever have one design, I have jersey pockets?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's easy. Give me the jersey pockets.
Wes just went first.
Yeah.
Give him the jersey.
Wow, screw your order. Yeah.
Just got so excited about that. He's like, what are we talking about?
That's stupid.
Wow.
Okay, Joey.
My favorite pair of cycling socks are my black wool Swiftwick 7s.
So that would be the only pair of socks you could ever wear.
Oh, yeah. I would love it if they didn't wear out.
You would actually see. Now I thought
I
I
love the Ridge Supplies and that stuff, but there's something about those Swiftwicks. They're so comfortable.
They're fast.
Any long ride, I wore them the other day.
I thought this would be a challenge for you because I know
because
you
I
really
have a
like
Nitty Mountain Works frame bag. I don't need pockets. I hate putting stuff in my pockets in my jersey.
I thought this would piss Joey off because he's such a sock snob.
Joey got pissed on.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
because I only 3-folded. No, I love the plain black and they're it's comfy.
So I would definitely go with one pair of cycling socks that never wear out, because if you always wear cycling socks, you never have to look for cycling socks.
Although I am wearing my Rich
Right?
supplies.
Nice.
See, it would impact you more than you think if you had to wear the same pair, because you like the matchy.
I did have
socks.
a whole load of Rich Supply socks come out of the dryer the other day.
See, okay. Next item.
Sometimes black is better.
Next item on this or that: be able to ride a bike at 100 miles per hour or fly at 10 miles per hour. Joey.
I don't know. I'm afraid of going 100 miles an hour on a bike, and I'm afraid of flying. Afraid of heights.
Joey has anxiety right now.
Yeah.
He's perspiring.
I don't. Dude, I hit 55 on a moped, and that was scary.
Well, I guess when it says you'd be able to ride the bike, you would be able to
Nope.
ride the
I'll
bike.
fly at 10 miles an hour.
Okay, you don't
It'd be
wanna-
cool.
Because technically you don't have to fly that high off the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just hovering. You could. be
There's
like an
there's some
inch off
stuff
the
I
ground.
want to say, but I won't. But I want to fly.
I would want
Like
to
an
fly
eagle?
too.
Yeah.
It would scare me to death doing 100 miles an hour. Because, like, what if you run into something? And what was that? The Netflix thing where the dude that runs really fast ran into the girl.
Sonic?
Yeah, no. No.
The Flash.
It was Bad Boys or whatever that was. And it was that Netflix or Amazon Prime.
You're talking about like Will Smith?
Series.
And he
Stop
ran
it
into
over
a
there.
girl?
Yeah, it was like the superhero. It was like the dark side of the superheroes, and he was like trying to do
Dark side?
something, and he ran into a girl in the street, and she basically exploded.
Wait, was it?
Wow, what are you watching?
Was it the Flash?
No,
The Dark Flash?
doesn't matter. I would not. I would want to be able to fly. I've always
Batman.
wanted to fly. And think about it. Even if you're only flying at 10 miles an hour, you wouldn't have to like go.
Or you
around
could get across
bridges.
the bay
Yes.
so fast.
Exactly. Then you could carry your bike with
But
you.
if you had a tailwind, you'd probably go faster.
It would push you. That's
Yeah.
right. What would you rather do, Wes?
Oh, fly.
Fly.
Yeah.
So
That'd be
flying
amazing.
across the board.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to fly.
Don't be dumb.
Okay, so on the bike, would you rather suffer in the rain or suffer in the heat, Joey?
We should ask everyone on the poker ride this Saturday. Bunch of babies. I like the rain.
Everybody digs
So
good.
the common denominator is you're suffering in both of them. It's not like, oh, it's just raining and it's kind of nice. I enjoy the rain. It's like you're suffering. It's miserable rain or it's miserable heat.
I've ridden in miserable heat. I don't think I've ever ridden in miserable rain. But the heat will just destroy you.
So you would go with rain?
No one ever died from rain exhaustion.
You could drown in a swamp.
Hypothermia.
So you would go with the rain?
I go with the rain.
I haven't really thought about this, even though I wrote it.
So is this like a cold rain? Is it like what it is outside today where it's like
doesn't matter.
35 degrees and raining?
Would you suffer in that? Then that's it. So it's suffer. It's not like, oh, it's just a little light rain. It was okay. It's like, oh God, I am. This is horrible
So
rain.
you're not prepared?
It's either
no rain gear?
It's either cold or it's just pouring or maybe both, or the heat is just unbearable and it's. I would probably go with the heat. I think I'd take the heat. The hot doesn't really bother me as much. But rain, you can't see anything, and it's just, I don't know.
At least you don't wear glasses.
I'd rather suffer in the heat than
Yeah,
suffer
glasses
in
are
the
the
rain.
worst in the rain.
Yeah.
No, I'd pick the rain.
Yeah.
The rain, initially it sucks, but you just kind of get used to it. Like once you know you're not escaping it, it just is what it is.
Okay.
The heat, I can't get over it. I think about it constantly, gives me headaches. My neck starts hurting. Yeah.
If you hate the heat, move to Michigan.
You should move somewhere colder, to a colder climate.
I'll think about it.
Wes. So the last item on this or that, every cat or dog that gets lost ends up at your house, or
Where did you come up with this?
or everyone's clothes that they forget in the dryer get teleported to your house.
Oh man.
Oh, man.
So either
So what you're saying is I could just pick the same pair of socks, but then I could have new socks teleported to me.
yes, but they would never be matching.
Yeah,
Oh, messed up, Brian.
So, okay, let me walk through them again. Either every cat or dog that gets lost ends up at your house, or everyone's clothes that they forget in a dryer gets teleported to your house.
Where do they get teleported to in my house?
Where would you want them to go?
You wake up and they're piled
In
on
my
top
dryer.
of you in the bed.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, they wake up in there. They're like in your kitchen. How's that?
God, there's nothing I hate more than folding clothes.
Come on, this one's easy.
But no, I would definitely pick cat and dog. I hate cats, but I love dogs, so I'd feed the dogs the cats and call it a day.
You're horrible. You're horrible.
I don't hate cats. I just don't get along with them.
Okay, well maybe they don't get along with you.
I prefer pets over humans, so I'm gonna.
I would go with the cats and dogs because you could find them new homes.
Yeah.
And
So
you'd be
what
like
if it
a
was
hero.
raining and suffering cats and dogs in your one pair of socks?
I see what he's doing. He's building a story, and I like it.
Yeah.
So you would be a hero if every lost animal showed up at your house because people would be like they wouldn't know where to go. They just go to Brian's house. And my dog will be there when it gets
You're
lost.
like the Pied Piper of lost dogs.
Yes,
and
you would
cats.
be a hero. Nobody's going looking for their lost dirty underwear.
I'll create a Facebook group for everyone and their lost pets.
Yeah, but even
I'll do mug shots and everything.
No, but this is magic. So every cat or dog that gets lost is like, ah! And it gets like, flying through the air and it ends up at your house. So same thing with the lawn.
So do they only teleport once they realize that they don't know how to get back?
Ooh, good question.
Or once their owner deems
knows
them
they're
lost.
lost?
Yeah.
What if they run away and they go, oh, thank God, I got it.
That's that guy.
And then they pop in front of you. It's like, oh, this is crap.
This sucks. I was looking for a new home.
Can they get relost? Are they always bound to your house?
No, they can get relost again.
See, you made this complicated.
I know. I make everything complicated.
Oh, cats and dogs. If you're looking
Cats
at
and
me
dogs.
for an answer. Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at you for an answer.
I would have a shelter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is what you get when you leave
If
the
there
this
was
or that's to Brian.
If there was a way to make money at running a shelter, I would totally run a shelter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I
why
don't think
not?
there really is.
No.
Yeah.
We're all the kings
I
of
would love to just volunteer my time, but I also want to live.
doing fun things that don't
Yeah.
pay any money.
Man, I saw a thing real quick. I was at the vets with Max one time, and it was on Animal Planet, and this couple was trying to get a shelter set up at their house, and they had to go to court to get stuff signed off, and all these people were protesting it like neighbors.
Probably because of noise and dogs
Yeah.
barking and just,
But I was like, man, they're just trying to help out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Go read a book.
I mean, it would be annoying to live somewhere and then all you hear was dog barking 24/7. That would suck.
But they were kind of out in the Bohunk, California area. I don't think it was
Yeah.
going to matter.
I mean, we don't have any neighbors that would never hear the dogs barking, then it shouldn't
Yeah.
matter. But
Earphones. You know how to fix a quiet bike? You put in some headphones while you ride. There
yeah,
you
but
go.
that's your home.
Put some noise canceling Beats by Dre.
It's your home.
Also, did you see that the pace line last week? It wasn't a this or that, but they Celine posted that is either Wawa or Sheets they were talking about, and I need to listen to that and see which way they went.
We did that one once, right?
Yes,
we
we
did. It
Yeah.
caused
quite the conundrum.
and it still pops up all the time.
Wawa Sheets, and then you throw the
Like,
wild card in the mix.
Jess
Farms.
even tells people I like Sheets better than Wawa.
Of course, you like Sheets better than Wawa.
I love Sheets.
Sheets is so much better than the Wawa.
They just put a lot of cheese and they fry all their foods.
That's fine.
That's the only thing that they do
That's what
different.
Americans like.
Well, in the next 88 days, I'm not having any of that. So I don't like either one of them. Thank you very much. I'll go to the Harris Teeter and have some fresh fruit.
You can also get a
And
slice
a
of pizza.
salad.
yeah, but you can get some like chicken wings, everything.
And a
there.
nice healthy
You can get
taco.
everything at Teeter.
I know. Yeah.
Put
Harris
Chinese
Teeter's
food on
pretty
top of your
awesome.
pizza.
Yeah.
Ooh. And
I
chicken
did
wings.
take-
Actually, their pizza's pretty good.
I did
It
take
is.
Jess dinner to go there for dinner one night.
We caught it one time with the Harris Teeter was at
The
lunch.
ribs.
They were doing a rib special for like
Yeah.
$5.
Yeah,
You
they
got
did
a
that on
quarter
weekends
rack
sometimes.
of ribs or something, and
I think it's just a thing of like pre-made Lloyd's.
ooh, so they were so good,
Delicious.
though. Like me some
Oh
ribs.
man, if you want some seaweed salad, you can get like delicious seaweed salad for nothing at Harris Teeter.
Do they have it there too?
I got a container of pretty decent size for like $1.89 the other day.
Oh, I need to do that.
Yeah, I should have bought
Ooh.
like 10 of them.
Now
Remember the
I'm hungry.
Costco thing that I got?
Yeah, Wes got like a 5-gallon jug for $10.
It's like $5.
What
yeah.
you do with 5 gallons of
It wasn't
seaweed
that
salad?
much.
Eat
It was
odd-
big.
I mean, it's. I don't know what size container.
It's totally worth it.
It's a decent sized container for
That
like
would be-
$10 at Costco.
That would
Yeah.
be great for a
It's
food
so
fight.
good.
Food fight.
I
Seaweed
love
salad.
seaweed
I want some
salad.
seaweed salad.
I know, I do too.
I love that in my poke bowl.
Let's go. Oh, it was so awesome. Let's talk about the poke bowl some more. Anyway, this podcast is listener supported, throwing a few dollars our way every month keeps the podcast going, and we really, really, really appreciate your support.
I
Do
think
we
why-
appreciate their support,
Yeah.
everybody? Absolutely.
But don't throw your money at us because it might not make it that far.
Go
Go
You
to
might get
Patreon.
teleported to
Yeah.
someone's lost money house.
throw it. You can do whatever you want to, just as long as it ends up over here.
Go to Patreon or PayPal.
Ship your chips. Maybe consider joining us on Patreon or PayPal. When you do, you become a part of what we are doing, and that's an awesome thing, and you're going to feel good about it.
Huzzah.
And you show up at our rides, and you'll feel like you belong and that you're a part of the team, and you're as much a part of Gravel, Travel, and Dirt as
What did you shove your fist
we are.
into right
Yeah.
there?
that was a power move.
Oh.
I was just telling
That's like the
everybody,
tiger fist pump.
Let's go. Get on board. You want to be a part of the team.
Choo choo.
Oh,
I need
no,
more
oh,
whiskey.
hold on. The train, the locomotive in New Freedom, they actually had a train running, and they were starting it up. Santa was doing rides.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
It was actually like rolling, and Blaze has a really cool video on our Facebook.
That's awesome.
You have to look it up.
Who is
And
Blaze?
Blaze sold me my health insurance while I was at Parvella when I turned 26,
That's awesome.
and I've kept in contact with him, and he started listening to the podcast
Nice.
and likes it. And he's a great rider, good listener,
Yeah.
good customer,
Good guy.
good
Yeah.
friend.
It was a lot of
He
fun.
came
riding
down
with
this summer and paddled at the store.
Nice.
He found out I was down there and took a weekend trip. We showed him some road loops, and then I hooked him up with a couple kayaks to take.
him. Oh,
Sweet.
when Woodcock showed up at Gnome Hill,
Oh, I heard about this. Yeah.
Blaze was like, "Hey, Wes, I'm on." And I was like, "No, no, no," because we were
Oh, hold
joking
on.
around.
I was supposed to give you a purple nurple during this, so we'll call it that.
Thanks for listening, everybody. Our show can be found wherever you find your favorite podcast. Please take a minute to like, follow, subscribe, however you want to do it in your favorite social place.
Especially if you want to rack, do Instagram.
Yeah, exactly. And make sure that you actually follow us. Or what else could they do? Maybe they could go to the store and buy a T-shirt like Tom did this last week.
We need to put that sticker pack picture up this week.
And where are we with Jersey?
Oh, I got a final proof today. He is doing the last bit on the back of the jersey.
When will we be able
I'm
to
hoping to
share
have
that?
a store up. Well, you could probably share it. I want to share when we have a store up.
Okay.
I don't want people to lose track of it. Like, I want them, I like it, and the link's already there.
Is it ready? Is it close? I mean, he's doing the final proof. We
Yeah.
are doing this. We've got the pricing. We've got
Yeah.
everything put together.
I don't have the pricing.
Okay.
I got an
we
idea
gotta-
of the pricing.
We got to wait.
It's
for
not
that
going to
then.
be bad.
No.
It's only like $300 a jersey.
Oh.
Yeah, people will be fine
Reasonable.
with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it
So they'll
is
buy 2 or
reasonable.
3 of them.
I would probably...
We could buy like 3 of those for one.
Well, be
Rafa.
careful putting a price out there.
I'm not going to put a price. It'll be between and it'll be cool. We're looking to just get it out. We're not trying to make
They're
billions of dollars.
gorgeous. Did you see my message when I saw the proof today?
Yeah.
I was
You're
like,
gonna
I'm going to print it out in large format. I'm going to cut it
Can
out
we
of
just make
paper.
that to a T-shirt real quick?
I'm going to pin it over a pack jersey.
So,
wear that because it looks so freaking
a quick
awesome.
shout out because so the way Cutaway does it, we could not use the large PNG whatever,
Okay.
and I was having some obstacles converting to a vector file, and I got so pissed off. I was like, oh, and then I messaged old Theodore. I was like, Ted, can you help me out with this? Like,
Nice.
I got to throw in the towel. I know it's going to take you 5 seconds. I didn't say that. Of course, it took him like 2 minutes to convert. Take the logo that wasn't GTD, that was just like stock, and
It was the
switched
stock
everything
piece that I
over.
worked
Took
off
the artwork and then the what is that lettering stuff called?
The font face.
The font and read. You know,
true
so
type.
bam, bam, have different PDFs of it.
Yeah.
Send it over, and yeah, we're finishing the back probably
Okay.
tomorrow, and then I want to do the store. Yeah, so when we post it, I want everything up.
Okay.
So
people can actually do the pre-order because we
Yeah.
won't have them yet.
yeah, Philip is just finishing the back today,
Okay.
and then I'll do some more proofing and get it set.
They're so gorgeous though. I
Yeah.
really.
Did you see how
I have not.
the GTD logo was all white this time?
Yeah.
So it stands out a little better.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like it a lot.
You didn't like the idea of putting it on the back like I talked about?
No, so we're working on the back.
Oh, so you want it on the back and the front?
So a little one up here, and then what we're going to try to do is do it just to see what it looked like as the right size in the middle of the back, or just on the pocket in the middle.
Yeah, I like it. I like it that
Subtle.
like little off kilter.
So it might. I think I'm going to go with. I
Little
think it'll look
off-camber.
good. Well, I'll send you both, but I think just in the middle of the center of the back pocket will be
Okay.
just enough.
You didn't like it in orange. You like it in white.
What?
The logo.
I think white popped out better
Okay.
because of the way the sun, because
Yeah.
of the way the color was.
Yeah.
The white just stands out better.
Okay.
But it's just subtle enough.
Trust his decision. Trust his.
It's mostly all his. I just gave him those stuff.
He makes jerseys for a living, so he knows what'll sell.
You know what I
what
did
people
think
like.
would be cool?
I'm not going to
Flannel.
A flannel jersey.
Yeah. Not an actual flannel, but flannel colored.
The flannel pattern.
Flannel pattern, yes.
Pattern.
Yeah.
Pattern. A pattern.
That
Oh,
would
that'd
be cool.
oh,
That could be
awesome.
maybe next year.
Yeah. But that jersey, I cannot wait.
I'm
for that
excited.
to come out.
I'm wearing one right now
I
in my
would-
head.
I would. Oh, I can't wait. Everybody, I'm so excited about that. So
Where were we?
Wes,
Wes, how do you contact us?
come and buy a T-shirt. We're going to put sticker packs on. We're going to have the pre-orders for the jerseys, and you'll be able to see what they look like here. Really, 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 really.
I've also,
really soon.
I never actually ordered the 3-inch Deadhead. I forgot. I
Okay.
thought I ordered them. So I've just been waiting for like a Christmas special on Sticker Mule.
Okay. So we'll have
I know
all
they're
that
going to
stuff.
have one soon. They always do sales, so.
We need to put all of the stickers.
But I have the pack I did. I put in a whole little photo booth and everything. I sent you the picture.
Uh-huh.
We need to put that on the site.
It's-
I'll send you all the info tomorrow.
Yeah, I need all the rest of that stuff to go along with it. How can
Nice.
people get in touch with us, Wes?
What?
How can people get it?
Well, grab your internet machines and flip your phones out.
Grab your Google box
Yeah.
and hold on to it tight.
You're going on a wild ride down the World Wide Web.
Buckle up, ladies.
And meet me at graveltraveldirt.com.
Nice.
And you know what? If you want to meet me somewhere else, a little more hot, meet me on Instagram where you can see some of my lewd photos.
Oh, God.
Mid-Atlantic GTD. And you know what? Call me for a good time. 410-231-3850.
We haven't gotten a phone call in a long time. Somebody needs to call and respond to that and show us a good time. 410-231-3850. Mid-Atlantic Gravel, Travel, and Dirt is recorded live in historic Solomon's
Merwin.
You did so well.
Marijuana. Not even once, children.
Marijuana's a gateway drug.
Mid-Atlantic Gravel Travel
Is
and Dirt is recorded live in historic Solomon's, Maryland during dark time.
Dark time.
You like that? Dark
Do you
time.
think
Dark
marijuana is a
time.
gateway drug?
No. No. I think it's actually more medicinal than
I think it's a gateway drug.
anything else there is in the world. Thanks for riding along. Till next time, after you smoke your pot, do good, be nice, go slow, respect others.
Blaze it up.
Love you, bye.
Love you, bye.